And be caller 10. These tickets are yours. Good luck. 216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007.
He was placed in an escape pod moments before his home planet was destroyed by the devourer of worlds. On Earth, he is a god among men with superhuman powers. I don't know, at least that's what his will says.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS.
I think I might have some testament in the chamber for Saturday night. Prepare for that show. We do a metal show here on The Buzzard. It is called 2 Hours to Midnight, and as the name implies, it airs at 10 o'clock on Saturday nights. And it's 120 minutes of nothing but metal. And across the spectrum. There's tech metal, there's deathcore, there's all kinds of stuff. Whatever you want to hear, you can always email me. It's just 2htm@wmms.com. If you're in a local metal band, get me your stuff. I like playing bands that are gigging around Northeast Ohio. Play a lot of throwbacks, a lot of classics, brand new stuff. Alan, dig Coxtradamus out of the sands of Jamaica because the Guardians have swept the White Sox. Yeah, that's no shock. It was a fleeting hope when I looked in at the bottom of the sixth and it was 5-4 Cleveland, that maybe the White Sox, I wasn't going to say I hope they win. Oh, gee, they might win. But that maybe they would score another run. They did not. But the Guardians did. So 6-4 is the final there.
Woohoo.
As far as the White Sox recent showings lately, that's kind of the best you can hope for. They got shut out yesterday. So it's an understatement to say ice-cold bats there at Guaranteed Rate Field. But Guardians sweep the Chicago White Sox. Guardians come back home tomorrow through next Thursday. You get yourself a full week of the Guardians here at home. 4 against Tampa and then 4 against the Minnesota Twins. And who, Mary, are the Minnesota Twins?
Kirby Bucket.
Kirby Bucket, not Rod Carew?
Nope.
You know, the Beastie Boys are the ones name-checking Rod Carew. Who are the other, who's the guy that played for the Indians and the Twins?
Oh, John Sampson?
Bert Blyleven. Didn't he play for the Indians?
I don't know.
John Sampson.
Yeah.
Harmon Killebrew. I think he played for the Twins back in the day. But yes, Rod Carew, Kirby Bucket, those guys are considered to be like the upper echelons in the history of that storied franchise. I mean, Rod Carew spent almost his entire career with the Twins. So, anywho, Guardians win, blah, blah, blah. 6-4 tonight. Tomorrow night, you'll hear the first to 4 against Tampa here on The Buzzard.
Alan, it happens a few times a year. I'll just have some lower back pain at work, and I get home and drop a huge carp in the toilet, a huge corn-eyed carp, and then my lower back pain goes away.
A corn-eyed carp. I love the euphemisms guys will come up with for poop. You mentioned the corn-eyed carp is an invasive species, by the way. That's why if you see one, sir, you should stomp on it because you can't be assured that the flushing will do the trick. They're slippery. So, top of the show today, Bill was like, I saw one of those spotted lantern flies, and they tell you to squish those.
All right,
right?
I did. I had to chase it around and hit.
Where was it?
It was on the roof of my building. I was up there, and I had to slap it with my my slide, and it took a couple swings.
Oh, your shoe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took a minute, but I got it. It's dead, and then I reported it like you're supposed to.
What do you call ODNR? Who do you call?
What was the website?
Oh, they have a website.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Just like the
spotted lanternfly is indigenous to China, but it is spread invasively to the far reaches of. It's in Japan. It's in the United States, and they tell you they're like, this thing is
the
Smooshing.
DNR.
not my kind of guy. and infest soybean crops, grapes, stone fruits. We saw one when we were in Pittsburgh. When we finally got into our hotel room, we were in Pittsburgh for the Green Day show at PNC Park a couple of weekends ago, and we were opening up the blinds in our room, but you couldn't open the windows. But you could open the blinds, and there was one right outside the window on the ledge.
They're big.
And I'm like, oh, my God. Look, I showed Nora. I go, that's one of those spotted lanternflies. And then I grabbed one of the lamps because I was ready to do my duty. I was going to smash the window. We were up on the 9th floor. I was going to smash the window so that I could take care of that spotted lanternfly because that's what you're supposed to do. And I feel like I neglected my duty to do that. So Bill 1, AC 0 in the spotted lanternfly division. But it was almost like it was mocking us because it was right there on the other side of the glass, just kicking it on the ledge, not even moving because it didn't have to. There was no foot in its immediate vicinity. The spotted lanternfly. So, yeah, they suck the sap, Mary, is what they do. That's how they...
Sapsucker.
Yeah! And not the fun bird kind, not the yellow-bellied sapsucker. These literally suck sap. And they damage all these plants. And then they poop, and it creates all these other problems. When the spotted lanternfly is kicking out a corn-eyed carp, you don't want to be around.
Hi, Alan. It's another Mike from Parma calling. I'd like to wish my wife's cromulent Aunt Janie a happy birthday. She was with us last year at one of the cocksouts at the Parma Tavern. To wish her a happy birthday, can you hit the post on anything by Tom Petty? Love me, love you, hate the show, bye.
Love Tom Petty. Dial 100.7 WMMS. Friday one here from Tom Petty. Hope this guy doesn't die in the very near future from heroin or anything. God, I forget how old Wildflowers is. How old this album is.
It's got to be close to what?
It's
50 years
30
old?
It's 30 years old. I mean, I remember playing it on the radio, and I was like, hey, brand new Tom Petty. I have no concept of time. You Wreck Me's great, but to this day, the best song on the Wildflowers album is one called It's Good to Be King. Just for me, because the last... You should have Brian listen. Does Brian care at all about Tom Petty?
He's never mentioned him.
He's just metal, right? Like
Is he?
I mean, he listens to everything. I don't think he dislikes Tom Petty, but he's never been like, oh my God, I love Tom Petty so much.
Love Tom. I'm so happy I got to see Tom Petty before he died. But he has this song, and I don't think it was ever a hit or anything. But it's called It's Good to Be King. And I love it because it's Steve Ferrone on the drums, who is just a phenomenal studio musician. He was in the Average White Band in the 70s. He was with Petty for a long time. But the last minute 40 of this song is just Steve Ferrone on the drums and cello. And it's a banger. I love it. Fantastic. But yeah, Wildflower's 30 years old now. And Tom Petty died when? Tom Petty's been dead for 2017, October 2017. So it'll be
7 years.
be the 7th anniversary here coming up. Tom Petty dying. Accidental heroin overdose. 1 week after the end of the Heartbreakers' 40th anniversary tour. He was 66. He was a character on King of the Hill. Remember that? He was on King of the Hill for 4 or 5 years. And I saw him one time with the Black Crowes. And it was a great, great show. Again, he's not doing a lot of heavy lifting, but he's so smooth, boy. So smooth. Well, you should ask Brian. You should go, hey, do you know who Steve Ferrone is?
Hey, you like that Frone guy?
Hey, do you know Steve Ferrone, the Sausage King of Chicago? You touch me and I yell rat.
That's Froman.
That's simple. Oh, Abe Froman.
Yeah.
How could I forget? That dude is calling again for Mary. He's doubling down.
Why?
Madison Churro, because he's a big fan.
You think you turn him on.
Come on, man.
You get him all horned up.
Well, I don't know that he went that far, but he said she was
she's so
Foxy.
pretty,
He
yeah.
said she's Foxy, even without makeup. I didn't realize you weren't wearing makeup today.
I just
Oh,
want
you're
a
wearing
mascara.
I was going to say.
That's all you really wear.
The
though.
non-makeup makeup.
You're
look.
not like a makeup person much.
No.
Well, this guy likes whatever you're doing.
He's on real life.
Oh, Mary Santora.
He's what?
I didn't know if he was on the line or if he's leaving messages.
He's leaving messages on the iHeartRadio app. Easy to do, Mary. Little talkback button there.
Oh, Mary Santora. Why don't you and me take a ride on my burro? We can go into town and buy a churro. Just you and me, Mary Santora. I can't stop thinking about you. You're such a beautiful fox. My goodness.
A beautiful
Weird.
fox.
Hey, he didn't even include us this time.
Last time.
Yeah, we didn't even get called homos this time.
Last
Come
time he
on.
had to build Mary up by denigrating Bill and I.
Yeah.
He had to demean me and Bill Squire.
How do you work with these homos every day? You are a foxy lady.
Is that the same guy? I don't think
Yes,
it's the same
it
guy.
is.
I don't know.
You think two different guys are leaving those messages?
Second one's
How
trying
do you
to...
work with these homos every day? You are a foxy lady.
Yeah, because he's losing the thread of the... It's like halfway through the Johnny Football message, he forgets that he's doing an accent.
Right.
Forgot that he was doing a character. He's like, Alan? By the end of it, he's like, oh, okay, anyway.
Saw these flies, right? In July, early July, me and my friends went to a Guardians game. My friend ate a bunch of mushrooms, ended up having a bad trip. Thought his girlfriend was trying to set him up to get him killed by like a bunch of gangs and stuff.
Probably.
Ran out of her car over by the east side. I was just running around over by the CSU, over by the lake in that area, by that gas station, climbing up and down this little hill by these train tracks. He buried his phone. I went to go look for his phone. I couldn't find it, but I found hundreds of them lantern flies, babies, crazy, ugly.
People are leading amazing lives out there, aren't they? Is that the uncompetable guy or the smoking guy?
I don't know.
Uncompetable.
They all sound the same.
Keep on smoking, baby.
I think it's keep on smoking.
You hear that, audience? Mary didn't care who you are. You all sound the same to her.
It's all the same.
Doesn't matter if you're calling me and Bill homos or all sound the same. They just all blend into every other caller.
How do you work with these homos every day? You are a foxy lady.
Brother, I ask myself that every day. Every day that I wake up and I get on the train and I say, I'm a foxy lady. How do I work with these two every day?
To what?
To what?
Nothing.
Well, you're just quoting him.
I'm not saying anything.
Uh-huh.
You love a sound drop. Alan.
What?
Nope.
Nope. No, I wouldn't do that to you.
Yes, you would.
No, come on.
Yes, you
I got
absolutely would.
I got plenty already. No, I wouldn't. Come on.
Not gonna get it.
Garth Algar remix.
How do you work with these homos every day? You are a foxy lady.
It's all he wants to tell you.
I know. Appreciate it. Thank you.
But I'll tell you what, also, tearing us down is no way to build Mary up. We can take it. She can't.
You're right.
She needs your
Compliments?
support, your accolades, your approbation. She needs all of it. Compliments.
Every bit of it.
Yes.
Every bit of it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Maybe he was, we're still developing Everybody Loves Mayor.
I thought this was
Be it in smaller chunks. Yes?
Jamie Hendricks.
Say again.
Is this Jamie Hendricks?
It is Jamie Henders. Yep. This is Donaldvin Jimothy. What's the guy's name?
Jamie Hendricks.
Yep.
Foxy lady.
How do you work with these homos every day? You are a foxy lady.
Jimi Hendrix. Yep, right there.
Jamie Hendricks.
Jamie Hendrix?
Yes.
Yeah. Jimi Hendrix, I think, is who you're thinking of.
Oh.
Good close.
That was the guy who died because he was left-handed?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, he had Southpaw's disease. I've got it myself. I'm on borrowed time because I'm a left-hander. So how funny is it now, Mary?
Well, you made it twice as long as he did.
Yeah, well, I sure did. Oof.
How do you work with these homos every day? You are a foxy lady.
Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix.
Yep.
Jamie Hendricks.
Jamie Hendrix.
All right, I got to take a break. Send me a text,